Charlotte office condo for sale. Buyer or seller's market? That is what we're going to be talking about today in consecutive weekly video number 45. That's a long time to be doing this every week. So, hey, let's get right into this. All right. I just need to tell you quickly, I am Jeff Taylor, a commercial realtor with North Group Real Estate in the Charlotte Metro MSA, owner of the JeffTaylorTeam.com, licensed broker since 1991, and lived in Charlotte since 1968. So I know the Charlotte market, right? So, hi, small business professional. Let us talk about the Charlotte office condo market. So, are we in a buyer or seller's market and what to do about it? Ready? Here we go. What are we in? We are in a seller's market. So what does that mean if you're looking to buy or sell Charlotte office condo? Well, okay, it means low to no inventory, basically, which that's what we have right now. Also, there's super high demand and there are crazy low interest rates. So if you're a seller, that's great. If you're a buyer, it's going to be a little tough. You got to be quick, you got to be fast. And so we're going to give you some tips for both the office condo seller and office condo buyer in this type of market. All right. So what do we do about it? Let's start with the sellers first. All right. So you are setting the market. So there might not be any comps at your price. So if you set your list price at, I would say, a market derived price, but certainly on the high end of it, maybe even a little higher. I mean, there's got to be appreciation. You can have appreciation if everything stays the same price. So if values are increasing and there's nothing out there, you're going to have people snap up your property. You should be lucky. And this especially applies to the Charlotte office condo market, like 1,200 square feet to like 3,000 square feet. You start getting up to larger properties. That's not my niche. That's not my specialty. So I would say probably a demand for them. But this is like the stuff for the small business professional like you. Okay. Two, be picky on the deal structure. All right. So you want cash. Cash is king. And you want a closing of like 30 to 45 days. Don't let them string it out longer than that. They don't need longer than that. If they've got their ducks in a row, they can close quickly. All right, and then number three, take backup offers. So you're like, sure, we've got it under contract. They're going through their due diligence period. That's okay. That's cool. Take a backup offer. Have somebody swoop in if the first buyer can't perform on buying the property. Okay. So what do you do if you are a buyer and you're in the seller's market? Well, a little bit of a challenge, but we're working with tons of buyers. And here's what you do. First, you search daily for listings and you look for off-market properties. So it means like, what is this like off-market properties? Properties that aren't listed, but maybe they're thinking about selling. Maybe they just don't want to have a lot of, I don't know, like advertising about the property and they just want maybe other condo owners in their complex to know, but they want to sell. So a good broker can help you with this. They'll know how to find properties for you like that. Okay. Two, be prepared to write up an offer quickly, like the day you see the property. So don't come back and be like, oh, well, we're going to think about it for a week or two. No, if you're out there looking, say, boom, this is the one. We love it. Have your broker write up the offer like that day. Get it submitted. Okay. Three, pay cash and close within 30 to 45 days. Okay. If you have a savvy seller, they're not going to accept some 30, 90-day contract. And I mean, if you have like the SBA involved and it's going to be a long drawn out process, it's going to be a challenge in this market in Charlotte right now. So I don't think that would fly. But hey, I mean, you never know. Never know. Maybe they put down large enough earnest money. I mean, that's one way to counter a long closing. So anyway, those are three good tips. Just be prepared to close quick. Okay, what do we got next? All right. If you've been watching my videos for any length of time, you know that I always have a bonus. I'd like to give you a bonus. You're like, Jeff, what is the bonus? Okay, for the Charlotte office condo sellers, let's look at that. Ask your attorney to insert buyer performance language into the contract. I'm not an attorney, so I can't really advise you on what to put in there, but just talk with your attorney like, okay, let's kind of hold their feet to the fire. What happens if the buyer can't close by the target date or the dates in the contract? Well, you need to have stuff in the contract. You can't just be like, well, I guess hopefully they'll get closed or whatever. No, get with your attorney. Performance language is what you need. Okay, that's a good one. All right, so what do we have for the buyer? Charlotte office condo buyer bonus. Be prepared to pay cash and to cover any shortage, okay, between the appraisal and the purchase price. Remember earlier, I was saying that you are setting the market. So that means there might not be any comps. Okay. I used to be an appraiser. I'm a retired commercial appraiser from back in the 90s. So what if there's a problem? You're like, well, you can have appreciation if everything stays the same. So maybe this is above the all the comps. Yes, you're setting a new market. So what does that mean? Maybe the property won't appraise. Okay. So there's a gap. Well, if you want the property and you know, hey, this is the only thing on the market you've been looking for years or a year, whatever, then come out of pocket to pay the difference. And then the deal can still work. So, you understand what I'm saying? So just have a little extra cash and be prepared because you don't want the deal to fall apart when the bank comes back and says, well, it didn't appraise. That's not the end of the deal. Pay the difference, get the property. Okay. So if you like this video, and I hope you did, please subscribe down here. I do, as I said, a weekly video every Thursday. I've done one on Wednesday, but at least it's every week. So this was number 45. Leave me a comment down below. I would love for you to leave a comment. I will personally respond to them. If there's like a video on a topic that you want to hear about, would love to help you out there. And give me a thumbs up. Just a little thumbs up. Give me some little motivation. Okay? And take a look at the other videos that are popping up down below. There are tons of information that I put out, all for the office condo buyer, seller, tenant, and I think it really can help you out. So thank you so much for watching and have an awesome day.